All right. Gotta love Vermont.
Yep.
Matt, anything?
Yeah, Matt, you texted me.
Oh, no. Because, like, this was my first week of teaching.
Yep.
And today, like, the freshmen came in.
Okay.
And, like, literally, I walked in the door. And I don't know if you guys get this impression, like, Nick, when you met me, or, like, I walked in the door, and the girl just looked at me, and she said, "Are you gay?" And I
Why? Because you take care of yourself?
oh, no, I said,
Because
"What?"
you're handsome?
And she goes, "Because you look like Ken from Barbie." I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You're just like to be straight."
Okay, ready.
Like, I don't know. Do I give off that impression?
Hold
Like,
on,
what do you think?
ready. Hold on. Hold the on here. Okay, so you look gay, Matt, because you represent the guy that has the quote-unquote hottest chick in the world as his girlfriend / wife, whatever they are. That made no sense.
I was going to say
whatsoever.
Ken is not gay.
I
know of.
Yeah, I don't know. She was. Yeah, I don't know.
To be honest, he doesn't have a dick if you open up the pants on the figure.
You were looking?
Nah, you know.
Yeah, curious kid.
Sure.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's accurate.
No, I don't think it's 100% honest. Like I don't think you come off as gay at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna compliment you now. I'm gonna
Okay,
give you,
I
I'm gonna
appreciate
rattle
it.
off
Right.
like 3 or 4 compliments
Okay,
here.
thank you.
I've told you before, and leave a comment down below if you think that Matt should go into some sort of maybe J. Crew, Old Navy, just
I'm wearing
something.
Old Navy.
Yeah, you could do it. Yeah.
Something
Old Navy.
little model action. Pictures definitely. Silent. No, we don't need talking.
Yeah, no.
I'm just
I wants to hear me.
No, I'm kidding. No. But you're very handsome. You're very well put together. You have a great sense of style, and you know. But I don't think that makes someone gay.
I see the Ken connection because you get the tan and you get the like fitted clothing.
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
You know that I think that brought it in. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's
He's
definitely.
tan and wears fitted clothing, and that means he likes men.
Oh no, I said the Ken part. I don't know where the gay thing came out.
I don't know this. Yeah. Well,
Oh, you do. You look like a Ken. I'm telling you look like
Yeah.
a model. It's not a. You walked in here today with the whatever getup that is, and I said
teacher outfit.
first thing I said, J. Crew, dude, you look very well put together. You wear clothing like you're one of those people. See, I'm a big dude, right? So you're one of those people that I despise. Let me tell you why. Because you could look at a magazine, flipping through a magazine. Oh, I like that. It looks like you just peel the clothes off the page and slap them on you. You know what it takes for me to get a shirt? This is a 2XL. All right?
it looks good. It looks good, though.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let me tell you. The shoulders on this thing, I feel like the Hulk himself. All right? I'm a big boy. It's not fair.
I tell you, you were looking sharp at the premiere, though.
Yeah.
Although very sharp,
how expensive
well
it is
put
for me to
together
look like
outfit.
this?
No, but it was good stuff.
It's good.
Then I walk into a store like Men's Warehouse, whatever, to get a suit, and they say, "What size jacket are you?" So I say, "A circus tent." Thank you. I'll take. Do you have that in bed sheet? I'll take that. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. You know?
No, that was a sharp suit with the sunglasses.
I
that
liked
was good
it.
stuff.
It was Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very light colors.
Yeah.
End of summer, good look. I thought, you know.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Almost wore the white loafers, but I didn't. I thought it would be too
You
much.
should have done it. Should have done it.
I know.
Next time.
I know.
Part
No,
two.
but Matt, you don't come off as gay at all. I think that's. Was it a guy or a girl who said that?
It was a girl.
She's confirming. So I would say no, and I'm single. That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
It's a freshman in high school.
Oh, I thought it was another like a faculty member.
No. This was.
Oh,
this
she's
was
a
student.
moron.
This was a
Yeah.
student. Yeah.
Think about how high. Okay, whoa. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
back it up even more. So wait a minute. So not to go on and on. I'm just saying though,
Yeah, no,
Matt.
I've been-
Think about the way that freshman boys dress.
Yeah,
They wear the
that's fair.
same clothes for 3-4 days in a row. They're
Yeah,
disgusting animals. They
They've
stink.
never seen an adult man.
Do you know how
I'm
difficult
not
it
an
is to
adult.
get a high school freshman to wear deodorant?
Yeah, no, it's.
I was
it's
pretty
tough.
good with it, I think.
Oh, so wasn't I, but I'm just saying they're disgusting in general. They're just going into puberty. They're so hyper scrutinized on the way that they look and all this other stuff. Looking good, standing out, not a good thing. Not when you're a freshman.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah,
an
you're
adult.
Yeah, we dress
I don't-
on this podcast.
Yeah, I definitely
too.
wouldn't be telling female students that you're single. Please
I don't feel like an adult.
Sure.
Like I like ice cream, Star Wars, and the Celtics.
Ice cream.
You know, all the same stuff.
Ice cream's a universal.
Okay, all
so
right.
is Star Wars.
and men. You like?
All right. Welcome to the Movie Mob Podcast, episode 12. We're back here with Matt, as always.
What's going on?
You look great.
Thanks, man.
I
I
mean,
appreciate
what an
it.
outfit.
It's my teacher get up. You know.
I have a question for you, Matt.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Are you gay?
Hot topic.
Jeez.
Hot in these streets.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So funny.
so we're back in studio here.
Yep.
Obviously, we got not a ton of topics today, as I pull them up on my phone.
Nice.
I got them all for you. I got them all.
Yeah,
got
well, I
'em all.
forgot what the
Movie
first one
news.
was.
Oh, I got it for
But
you, kid. I got it for you.
The first topic of the day is dun 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 dun. Is that Melee?
I was just-
Smash Bros. Melee, I
I was
think.
waiting
Yeah.
for copyright. There
Yeah,
we go.
right?
Copyright claim.
Yeah.
No, we have. Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yes. So we get some DC news here in the news section. Week on the news this week. I feel like this is just going to be kind of a shitting rant session here, but Aquaman was supposed to come out this year, I think, and then they pushed it another year to.
No. The Aquaman's still this year, but it's 12/23. It's coming out. It's just, this one got pushed a couple months.
No, that's December 2023.
Oh, get the
Yeah.
out of here.
That's March next
Next year, yeah, 23.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Shazam took the spot of Aquaman, actually. I think that's what it was. Shazam was supposed to come out this year. I've heard a lot of people say that a lot of this is due to the VFX backup of like COVID still. There's not enough VFX to go around and nothing's finished. But I mean, Matt, I don't think, well, maybe Aquaman, but you're not excited for Shazam. I know that.
Which one do you want me to first?
Let's start with Aquaman.
You
We'll
choose.
go in order.
Yeah.
Aquaman. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not losing sleep over Aquaman being
Yeah.
pushed back. You know, I'm not up and oh my god. You know, I really enjoyed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the best movie ever? No.
No, it's a fun one.
But it's like it was like an early 2000s type of feel, like really cheesy. But I felt like it knew what it was,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it for what it was. To be honest, it's pushed. I really don't give a shit.
Right.
Will I see it? You know,
We weren't like itching to see this.
No.
Yeah.
I will say one thing I am interested to see is like how they do it with Amber Heard now,
Yeah.
and like everything that's happened. Like,
well,
is she
now they
even
got
gonna-
a year to recast.
Like
if they
that's the
want it.
like I feel like I really don't know like what they're gonna do with that. So if anything, I'm kind of be interested to see how to use her, if at all, in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat with you. You know, I'll watch it when it comes out, but if this movie got Batgirled, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't blink an eye.
Yeah.
I will say I like that suit though. That's cool.
a nice
it's like a
looking suit.
navy little.
No, I mean, I
Aquaman
love
thing.
Momoa. I mean, you know.
Right.
And who's the fucking Black Mantis? What's his name? Dr. Manhattan?
Oh, I can't pronounce
He's
his
good,
name,
though. He's a good
but
actor.
Yeah.
From
He's
Ambulance?
great. He was in.
Ambulance?
No, he was in. What's the
Watchmen?
other one? Watchmen.
Yeah,
Watchmen, the
Dr.
miniseries.
Manhattan.
That was really good.
I mean, I think they kind of set him up as the villain in the next one.
Yep.
So, I mean, I feel like that'll be pretty good there. you
Yeah.
know, back and forth.
So I mean, we'll see. It'll come out eventually.
Yeah.
Shazam, Matt, you don't like the first Shazam. We've
What?
addressed that.
Did you like Shazam, Nick? Did you like the first
You
one?
know, I thought it was kind of. It's not a superhero movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It is, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not. It's like a kind of a more kidsy kind of. When I think of a superhero, like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Epic superhero movie.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was a lighthearted, fun movie.
It was a light, but that's
Maybe
different.
that's why you went into it not knowing. like, what it was.
I'm not trying to be like, you know.
It was kind of a cool
Miss-
story, though, dude. Imagine being a 10-year-old kid who can like whatever it is, and then you turn into this thing.
Yeah,
I hated it, RJ.
I know you did.
Why? Wait, go off. Go.
I really thought it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I never leave I literally, me and Christian, because I think you were away. You might have been in
Yes.
Italy. And me and Christian went to the movies, just us. And I literally remember turning to him 40 minutes in. I go, because I wanted to go with him and see it. I turned to him. I said, if you want to leave, we can leave. And we stayed for it. And I'll never watch it again, ever. And I won't see the second one, or if there's a third. I really just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just wasn't for me.
I mean, to each their own. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't like it. Got pretty good review. I mean, I like
It's like a
Zachary
90%.
Levi. He's got some good. He has some good charisma to him. I could see where you're coming from, though. It's definitely more leaning toward the kid-friendly stuff, like because the character is a kid.
I don't know.
but-
For me, there was just nothing that like drew me in, nothing that interested me.
Well, this was right at the beginning of post Justice League, where the DCU was like, "Where the hell is this going?" Zack Snyder was out. Like, it had real no place too. I don't. So
I didn't like
know.
the villain. What's his name?
Oh, yep.
I don't know. I just
Mark Strong.
Yeah, like to
Yep.
each their own. You know, if you, you know,
Yeah.
but it wasn't for me.
It was a generic villain. Yeah. Nick. You excited for either of these? I know you're not going to see Aquaman.
Aquaman, I hope it burns. I hope they lose all the money, and I hope Jason still gets paid.
We love Khal Drogo.
Yeah, dude, one of the best.
You'd make a great Kraven the Hunter.
I'm back on, not to change it at all, but I'm just saying I'm back on. I think I'm on season 5 now.
Oh, Thrones.
Of Thrones.
Nice.
I'm rewatching, and he is. It's just such a good character, man. He's such a good character. But no, Aquaman couldn't care less. First one sucked. Second one, I don't even care. I literally, and because it's Amber Heard, I actually do care in a negative way.
Yes. Bad press.
Yes.
Shazam, not even the same category. Like Aquaman, as much as I dislike it, I don't even think Shazam is the same. I hope that this Shazam movie, is not trying to become this Avengers. Like, the whole cool thing about Shazam, I know Matt's like, there isn't one, but the whole cool thing to me about Shazam is that it's like, what if you were a kid, you could be a superhero too?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? From a kid's perspective. It's not a superhero movie, though, to me.
Right.
It's
Well,
like,
he's the original Captain Marvel. That's the real character's name.
couldn't care less about that. I don't care.
Fun facts.
I don't like
Yeah,
Captain Marvel.
whoop-de-doo. I'm just saying, I don't think...
Well, now with the Black Adam movie with The Rock coming out.
The Adam McCullough.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That's a Shazam villain. So unfortunately, you might be seeing some crossover now.
I know, and which would take it away from me, honestly.
Right.
I think as a standalone
It wasn't isolated.
film, I think as a standalone film, Shazam could have been kind of cool. Wasn't there a movie with Shaq called Shazam?
Yes.
Was that not?
Yeah.
Kazam.
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 It's like a
Okay.
genie.
I've heard not great.
Yeah, kind of just meme stuff.
I like Shaq though.
Yeah.
You know, he does it all.
How can you not?
The
Took
diesel.
the words right out of my mouth.
Well, anyway, in terms of good DC products, Matt Reeves, the director of The Batman, is back in the saddle. He signs a multi-year deal with Warner Brothers, not only to make Batman movies, but just like first look deal with a studio, which is obviously a long storied thing with Warner Brothers. You know, Clint Eastwood's been working there for a while now, making movies, and now Matt Reeves is here. But he's currently writing the Batman sequel, and he's also still developing the Colin Farrell Penguin spinoff on HBO Max.
This is good news.
Yeah.
I think by far this is the best thing DC has going.
Yep.
I personally, The Batman was my favorite movie of the year. I thought it was fucking awesome. I think about it like once a week.
You've been mentioning it a lot recently.
It's a fucking great movie, dude.
It is.
It's fucking awesome. And anyone who doesn't like it, I'm sure. No, it's each your own. But no, it's a great movie. And this guy, you know, I trust him.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it. I'll be there. The Penguin show, it'll be good. Batman 2.
Yep.
My most anticipated movie coming up. You know, keep him, sign him, give him the max, give him the super max, whatever he wants.
Definitely agreed.
Yeah.
You know, he's got good direction. He's calm and composed. Look at that. That's a nice outfit. What does he got? A scarf going there on set.
It's good stuff.
He knows what he's doing. He's got a vision for the Batman universe. So
cool.
I'm excited.
It's such a cool movie, Detective Batman.
I know. That's the origins right there.
Nirvana, man.
It's gonna be a while probably till the next one, a few years, but I'm excited. They got to take their time, do it right.
Good things come to those who wait.
Right on.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
I tell myself that.
Now, Nick, you haven't seen the Batman yet.
Good movie.
The one with Pattinson there? Oh, I've heard nothing but good things. And the Colin Farrell thing, the spinoff, I'm excited for because I will watch that. The thing I'm concerned about is that they beat the piss out of it like they've done with everything else.
Yeah.
So I hope they don't ruin it. I hope it's a good, you know what I mean? I hope it's good.
It gives me confidence that Matt Reeves is overseeing that. If it was like someone else doing it and they would just kind of profit off of it, but
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
I think it's really cool. It's really cool. It's really.
I mean, Matt Reeves is great. He already did the Planet of the Apes trilogy. Have you seen those? The new ones?
Oh my God, I saw him in theaters. Dude.
Yeah, those are good. He did the second two. He did. What's the first one? Their names are weird. There's Dawn, Rise, and then War. He did the last two, which were great. And he did one of the Cloverfield movies too. But
Cloverfield's not my favorite. You're never gonna sell me.
He did the second one, I think. I don't know.
Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I think he did that one. But anyway, Matt Reeves, he's going to be with Warner Brothers for the near future. Forget how many years exactly, but I'm all in for this. I'm all in for the Batman too. All right, let's get into the discussion topics. That's all we had for news. Kind of light on the news. The weird the Al Yankovic story, Matt. Now, I had the same reaction.
Who fucking cares,
Wait,
dude?
Matt,
Who fucking... No, Al Yankovic... Has anyone ever said, I really need a Weird Al Yankovic story?
I mean, he's
cares?
broken a lot of music records.
Listen, the 90s was a weird time, okay? The early 2000s, weird time.
No, I mean...
Can we pull the trailer up, or will we get
can't-
copyrighted?
So
fine,
we unfortunately for our viewers, we're gonna have to skip the trailer for the viewers at home, but
Okay.
we do have the trailer and we'll be able to watch it.
I think you might change your mind. I had
plays
no
him?
interest in this. Just wait.
All right.
Yeah.
And the way that this movie is it's a parody of, like, you know how he
Yeah, he
parodies
does,
music?
yeah, like
It's
Yoda,
a parody
Lola.
of, like, his life. I don't know. It just seems, like, really, really weird.
So if we do end up having to skip it, we'll put a link to the trailer in the description in case
Yes,
you want to
perfect.
go watch it. But let's watch it, and if we
Yeah.
have to clip this out, we'll
I
see it.
had fun with this trailer.
Okay.
I totally deserve that.
All right. I'm very curious to hear both of your thoughts on this. Now, here's what it's at. The Roku original, that's very weird. I mean, that makes me think it might be low budget, but I mean, I don't know. It looked fun. Anyone?
Go ahead, Matt.
Was he with Madonna? Like, did they date?
See, I doubt that's accurate, but
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
Because she's been... I mean, she's like... I feel like she's
We
dated
could
everyone.
fact check it.
Is this based on a book or anything?
No.
Did he write an autobiography?
I actually don't know who wrote it. I think I think, like I said, it's a parody. I think that he's taking events that really happened and, like, I don't know if he really hooked up with Madonna.
I mean, to me, this screams, we're at your house,
Yeah.
16, sleeping over. It's 2 a.m. Well, like, let's put on the Weird Al movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like Good, Bad, and the, like, Cat in the Hat.
No,
Like,
I
right?
mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be funny in a stupid way. I can see
Right.
it.
If it took itself seriously, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's taking itself as a joke
No,
makes
that's
me
good.
kind of like want to see it.
Like when they were trying to make me feel bad for him, like,
Right.
I'm like, all right.
It's
I
like
started
overly
laughing.
melodramatic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. It could be funny.
I mean, Daniel Radcliffe's pretty nuts, honestly, in other roles other than Harry Potter. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird for me.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's the title.
I don't.
What do you think, Nick? You're contemplating a lot over there.
I like it. I'd watch it.
Yeah, I had no expectations. When I watched that trailer, it was like, now I'm going to probably watch it. I don't know if you got to have a Roku to watch it.
All I know is
that
that, I grew up with that. It was like probably 5th grade. I was singing Amish Paradise.
Yeah, it's a great song. The lawnmower one.
Yeah,
They sing-
White
oh.
and Nerdy.
White and Nerdy.
Yoda. Yoda.
Yeah, the episode 1 song.
Yeah. Oh my God. I
saga
learned that
begins.
before I learned the American Pie song.
The
Yeah.
saga begins.
Yeah.
It's
I like the
for that alone, just the nostalgia. Is it gonna be the greatest film in history? Of course not.
No.
But you know what? I'm sure it'll be a cute little funny movie to watch.
I'm sure it'll be weird.
Yeah, it'll be a cute little
Yeah.
movie.
That's cute. That's great.
Like, put it this way: if you just want to like kill an hour and 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and not think too much,
Yeah,
you
this
know.
isn't going to be some Oscar contender. but,
maybe
yeah.
go on the phone, do it, just kind of casual.
Yeah.
Not one you got to hone in on like the Batman.
Yes. Well, either way, it comes out soon. I think it's in September or something this year, or December. So maybe we'll review it
Okay,
if we get a chance to all watch it. We'll
Sure.
see.
we'll see.
Anyway, the next topic, a little more positive for Matt here.
Fuck
And
yeah,
Nick.
Fuck yeah. Man.
We're all in on this. This is nice. We got a weekly show to review here, all of us. Episode 2 of The House of the Dragon came out on Sunday night. I watched it 2 nights ago. I was a little late.
Loser.
What do you think? Who wants to go first?
Go, Matt. Go.
Matt.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This shows the fucking balls, dude.
Yeah.
There went two.
Good
Nah,
stuff.
this shows they're going 10 for 10 with episode.
Wow.
This shows the balls, dude. This show's fucking awesome. Like, they're setting every I just can't say enough good. What's bad about it is what haven't they done well?
Sure.
And I feel like too, because Thrones is like the best. I love Thrones, but like the early seasons of Thrones, like if you like are watching it for the first time, it can be a little confusing and it can take a little long to set up. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard people watch show for the first time. It's a little slow at first,
Yeah.
a little. This, I feel like it's moving at a solid pace.
Yep.
I feel like it's pretty easy to follow, even with like the names and all the things going on. And I just think it's like captivating. You had a nice twist with Lord of the Tides now teaming up with Daemon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you had another twist with the king that he's gonna bed Hightower's daughter.
Yeah, Allison.
Like you got a lot of moving parts here. You know, already 2 episodes in already.
Listen, man, I'm with you all the way. I think one thing that it's not something that I don't like, but it's something that I have to get used to is the time jump. Because we're not used to that in Game of Thrones, where we time jump so much in between an episode. But because this story spans so much time, they kind of have to do it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like what you said, though, is probably the reason that it's so engaging is because season 1 of Game of Thrones probably encompasses a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's slow. You see all those little scenes. Here, because it's based off a less like detailed narrative book like that, it makes sense that they're time jumping and hitting the big moments. But now that I know that's what they're doing, I'm all in.
It's also going to be like half the length of Game of Thrones, so they're going to go quicker.
Yeah, 3 or 4 seasons.
But like it doesn't feel like rushed either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it doesn't feel like a season 7 or 8 of Thrones.
And you don't want to expand the story that's not big enough to be that long too. You know. So
and some of my favorite scenes, dude, are just the dialogue scenes.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who it was, just the one with Damon and the fucking guy, like that one. I feel like every dialogue scene has been like money. Every one-on-one scene.
They're using every minute.
Oh, you know what? The scene was a scene with Rhaenyra and the fucking the queen who never was.
Yeah, Rhaenys.
Like that. I don't know. That scene was great.
That was really good.
I mean, all the actors.
Fantastic.
That was very Cersei. Yeah,
but it was very masterfully done, and I thought that they could have really troped it up with some like lefty kind of oppression crap, and they didn't. They did a very. I got the chills in that scene. It was very good.
No, I was impressed.
It's good stuff. My favorite scene personally was the confrontation on the Dragonstone Bridge.
Dude, I'm like
that was good stuff.
I'm like, is Daemon about to blow away Otto and all these guys?
Right,
I was like, Otto, are they going to kill off Otto episode 2? I didn't know.
That's the thing is like we could look up what happens in the show, but I don't want to know.
No.
You know, I'm enjoying, the twist. I saw the Alicent thing coming.
Yeah, you could see it coming.
Because they tease that at the end of the
first
first episode.
And he keeps like looking at her. You can sense that tension.
But
she's cunning, that Alicent.
Well, yeah, I mean, Nick, you got any more thoughts before we start theorizing on where this is going?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think I'm reluctant because I feel like I talk a lot, but it is a podcast.
Come on.
It is a podcast.
Well, we don't have a lot of topics, so go off.
That's fine. No, it's not. There's not a lot to go off on. Like I feel like I'm not saying that like oppression and all this other stuff doesn't exist in certain areas, and especially in ancient times. I mean, I think that it's very Game of Thrones is incredibly just the setting, not the show, not the creators and the actors, but the setting is very misogynistic and patriarchal, and we could never have a queen. We've never had a queen
Westeros.
before that.
Yeah, it's like
that
the
kind of
medieval.
crap.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about Thrones, but I did think it was super strong of a move when they're having that conversation and she's just like, oh, woe is me, they'll never have a woman, they had their opportunity to have a woman, they didn't have it. She's like, no, they didn't lose their opportunity to have a woman, they chose not you.
Yeah,
dude, I was like the coolest. It was such a good moment to me.
It was.
There's such a good. It's like I totally thought that she was gonna walk off, and I gotta change the way that people think and all that shit. She's like, no, idiot, it's you they didn't like. Me,
right.
I'm a different story. Number one. Number two, to go off of what you said when that scene on the bridge, when I am like, although it's rare because I'm a very calm, cool, collected person, when I kind of fly off the handle, it's usually my family, very close people in my family, who are the only people who could really like kind of talk me off that ledge.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, calm down, don't be an idiot. And it was a cool. There's a little bit in Thrones, and tell me if you feel the same way. The small council.
Yeah.
In some instances, not under like Cersei and them, but like in some instances, the small council is like closer to the king and or queen than their own family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They have a lot of influence.
Tons and tons of influence. So I feel like Otto kind of gets put in his place a little bit. Like this isn't about politics as much as it is about feeling like you got thrown away by your own blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when his blood is the only one that can come in and be like, hey, you're going to have to kill me too, you idiot. Stop what you're doing. What a good scene.
Because, he's a soft spot for Rhaenyra.
Because she's family, though.
That's why it's so interesting is you have him who is spurned by Viserys, but he doesn't...
Venereal.
Yeah. He has no, like, it doesn't seem like he has any anger towards her. You could
even see in the first episode, like, they had a bond.
Yeah.
And she was probably the only one who could talk him out of, like, fucking start, blood shedding. And also Otto, he comes across as, like, a good, like, honest kind of... No, he's like everyone else. He's pimping out his daughter.
Yeah.
This Otto.
Well, I'll tell you what, though.
I don't know.
Even though he lost that little confrontation there, he wins at the end of this episode with his daughter.
That look when the king announces he's going to marry his daughter.
Yeah.
Otto,
when he looks at Corlys,
Also, the king, a little bit of a pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he seems like a decent enough guy.
I said this for the first episode.
You did.
Until he flips out, and then I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna come in swinging, and then he doesn't. Really.
Just seems overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to be king.
I don't
Poor
like
guy.
when things are so incredibly on the nose, which is why I like that moment between Daenerys Jr. and the aunt there.
Rhaenyra and Rhaenys.
There you go.
That's hard. They're both similar names.
Uranus. No, I'm just kidding. So,
how you doing?
So no, I like that because it went a different way than I was totally expecting. The king who's been hanging out with
Alicent.
What's her name's daughter and
Corlys's,
but like
she
was obviously. Like, they've been hanging out. He confides the most deepest, darkest, most intimate secrets of his life with this woman and talks to her and all this other stuff. And then we're supposed to believe that he might actually marry the 10-year-old girl. Like,
right.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I mean, as screwed up as that was, when you're talking about the context of the show, the no-brainer move was to marry the 12-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would fix the rift with Corlys.
I guess I just still felt like the way that it was presented... To us as viewers,
you never felt like he was going to. Yeah.
If he had gone through with the marriage to the 10-year-old, I would have been like, "Wow."
Yeah, no.
Because I never thought that he was going with Sansa Jr. over there. You know what I mean? Sansa Stark. It's not her, but she's a young girl with red hair. That's all I'm saying. Like Sansa Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just.
She is kind of like Sansa a little bit.
Yeah,
she is. The attitude. It's totally a call to that. Absolutely. But regardless of all that stuff, I'm not a fan of Otto, and I hope he dies soon.
Well, they've been calling him the middle finger now instead of little finger.
It might take a while, but he's going to get his at the end, I bet.
Yeah. Well, that's what. So now we kind of start theorizing. A lot of the pieces are in place now. You got Daemon and Corlys coming together to fight that war in the Stepstones. So, I mean, I was under the impression before the show started that this whole series was going to be a war between Rhaenyra and Daemon. But now I'm starting to wonder does Rhaenyra and Daemon team up?
I don't think so.
Did any of you watch the preview to the next episode?
I did not.
Okay, then we won't talk about it because it kind of spoils something that happens in the next episode. That's I'm gonna make a
random prediction for the series in general. Here's what I think happens. I think Daemon kills his brother. And then what's her name becomes queen.
Rhaenyra.
And totally. Oh, we didn't even talk about when she chose.
Show death be queen.
Criskin told.
Yeah, she spoke up right when she was kind of out of turn. I think that happens a lot. Someone gets a promotion, like a little first promotion, or they get told they're gonna get promoted, so then they start acting like everybody's boss. I thought they played that really well.
I think she's gonna start banging him. I think.
Who?
Cole.
Oh no, of course. She chose him, but then she goes out and she's like, "All right, so this is my job. I'll do this. I don't care."
Right.
That was kind of cool.
They're definitely setting it up like the king will die eventually and she'll take over. And then I feel like she'll be at odds with Daemon.
Well, I think that's when yes, because if he kills the dad, then she'll be more close with the dad than she is with Daemon. She'll be like, "Oh, I can't believe you did this kind of shit." That's what'll happen.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought Cersei was the first woman to sit on the throne. But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, I feel like eventually it's going to lead up to Daemon or her having to choose between family, you know what I mean? Like, do I kill the, war or family, kind of that dynamic.
I'm just saying, if Viserys has a kid with Alicent, if he has a male heir, then all this would he usurp?
True change.
You know what I'm saying?
True change.
But how could he have a kid if he had a Viserys? I mean, a vasectomy.
Jeez. But you know what I'm saying? Because with that, and then because he told Rhaenyra that if he has a kid, that she would still be the heir. But I mean. This guy's flipping sides a lot. He's easily persuaded.
Dude, this time jump. I love the actor who's playing Rhaenyra.
I know.
I'm sure, I don't know.
I think they said it's gonna time jump halfway through the season.
All right.
Okay, I was confused when you just said that. I was like, "There's no way." I haven't seen a time jump yet. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, there was
liking all the
6 months
actors.
between the first 2 episodes.
Did you not see a difference? I know I harped on this last episode. I'm sorry to go on and on, but did you not see a difference in either the makeup? I don't know if they did a Scorsese like de-age thing for episode 1 or whatever, but there was something different about what's her name in episode 1, the main chick on the dragon. She looked.
Well, they definitely shot that pilot way before the rest of the episodes.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Because if you ever watched the first episode of Thrones,
It's
Ned
different.
Stark
It
has
looks
like
different.
3 different haircuts because
It
they
looks
shot the pilot and then reshot a lot of the pilot.
Like-
So it could be that.
Yeah, the hair is
She might be
different.
just older, but yeah, I don't know. But I
That's
think
fair.
this is off to a good start.
It's nice to have appointment television back. Like
Yeah.
even like the teachers I was working with today, like it came up, like everyone's watching.
Yeah.
It's water. People are talking. Yo, you see House of the Dragon? You
Yeah.
know, like
Oh, what'd you think of?
it's good to have a.
We finally got a new opening sequence.
like it.
However, they reused.
No,
the
I
Thrones
like
theme.
it. It's like Star Wars.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
I
like
noticed
that's the song. Like, that's the
I
song.
like it. I mean,
like
yeah.
it too. I mean,
Yeah,
it's so
like you
money.
said,
It
so-
shows you that they tie together. And
Yeah.
It's so money. You got to bring it back.
I mean, I like that it's different with the blood, like
Mm.
the bloodline stuff, but hearing that theme is always great. Right after the HBO thing,
It's good shit.
I'm all in. I'm very excited to see where it goes. Again, I don't really know, but yeah, I did watch the preview, and an interesting turn of events happens in this next episode that is gonna be interesting
We'll
to
see.
see. So
yeah, it's
it
a
looks
weird,
like there's another time jump too. so.
Episode 2 is always weird because episode 1 sets a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
up, and now we got to wait for these things to play out. So next week, I'm sure will be even better.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
Moving on.
I'm excited. Final topic of the day for the discussion. Rings of Power comes out tomorrow. I think they're dropping the first 2 episodes tomorrow. Listen, critic reviews have come out. Now, I always take these with a grain of salt because these people could be paid off. Very good. That's all they said. It's very cinematic. It's. But I want to know about the story. I know that the budget's big. I want to know about the story. I'm still very hesitant, Matt.
Yeah, it'll look good.
Right.
It better
It
look
better
good.
if it's the most expensive show
You know
ever.
it will. I mean, I want to see. Yeah, like you said, dude. Do I care about this? Is it gripping?
Yeah.
House of Dragon is gripping television.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Am I going to be invested in this world, in this story, in these characters?
Got a couple pictures here. I can pull them up.
Yeah,
You know?
pull 'em
Like I don't know. TBD.
So yeah,
I
just
mean-
a little background before
Yeah.
we get
All
into
right,
it.
all right, all right.
So it's set in the Second Age. So Lord of the Rings is in the Third Age of Middle
Okay.
Earth. This is like 5,000 years before Lord of the Rings.
Is that Galadriel?
That's Galadriel.
Nice.
Galadriel and Elrond seem to be like at the forefront of this story. You got that
Yeah, it
looks
looks
like
good.
Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
it's,
Good
you know,
stuff.
Yeah, it's a field with people wearing bed sheets. Yeah.
Right.
Forced, you know.
But here's the thing. What's the other image I pulled up? I don't even remember. Yeah, look at that. I
that's
mean, it
nice.
all looks great.
Yeah, but I don't watch this to look
I
great. This
know.
is the exact reason I didn't like Dune. I want a story, and I like Lord of the Rings for the story. Did
Yeah.
Peter Jackson have anything to do with this at all?
No. Actually, I forget the story, but he was going to and then the family didn't want him a part of it. There's an article
Wow.
you can read where he said like he wanted to be a part of it and they didn't want him in there.
Wow.
Fuck them.
Maybe because of the Hobbit movies.
F them.
I don't know.
He's a
Why did
legend.
they not? Were the Hobbit?
Well, those weren't greatly received. But he had a lot on his plate with those movies. If you watch the
Yeah.
behind the scenes documentary, he replaced Guillermo del Toro
rushed.
like halfway through production and like had to make a back to back 3 movies again. It was just like it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can see his like hair going gray like as he's making those movies. I don't know. I mean, it's not connected with the Peter Jackson films like per se, but I mean, his influence is definitely there
For sure,
visually.
for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I like Lord of the Rings. I'm not as into Lord of the Rings as I am with Game of Thrones or I don't know all of the background details, but I can watch it and I can be like, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that, that kind of stuff.
But they got to be shaking in their boots right now with the viewership of Thrones and the reviews.
All I'm saying is it better hold up, because I don't watch movies. I don't watch movies at all for the look of the stuff.
Right.
Reservoir Dogs is one of my favorites, and it's like one of the cheapest films ever made.
Great movie.
Yep.
I love it, dude. So this is
well, that's what I'm worried about. Is in these trailers you get not a lot of story and a whole lot of visuals, and if they're banking on that as a reason for people to watch a show, it's not going to work.
I mean, I'm kind of same as Nick. Like, I'll watch it. We'll see. A little nervous.
Yeah.
But, we'll see.
I mean, I don't want it to be bad.
No.
I hope it's good.
I'd like it to be good.
Another great show on TV and more Lord of the Rings.
2 episodes coming out next week?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Or one Thursday, one Friday. I know that
so next
week we'll be able to finally give our thoughts on a little bit.
Do you know how long the season's going to be?
I don't, actually.
Okay.
I know that this story, like the Second Age of Middle-earth, like, is a very long period of time, like 5,000 years. I know that the writers have, like, condensed the timeline. So Isildur, who we see in the prologue of Fellowship, is going to be a character in this, but he's not around at this time. So already you're pissing off book people because you're starting to put characters that weren't alive at the time. So
see, I don't think Peter Jackson would have done that.
Right.
I don't know. Listen,
though he did put Legolas in The Hobbit, which he wasn't in The Hobbit book.
Like I said, I'll watch it, but I hope it's just not like a jizz fest of CGI and look at this and look at that. I mean, we said this is the same show that we were talking about months ago with the orcs and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Like so there is some practical stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. I'm skeptical, but I'll watch it.
I don't know if I'm gonna I got a flight on Friday morning. I don't know if I should watch it on the plane though. I think I gotta watch it on a big TV,
at home,
especially with the budget.
Get settled in.
Yeah.
Focus.
Right on.
Yeah.
Have some hot chocolate.
All right, but yeah, it's coming. It's coming. All right, so the next, we got a question a day here.
Nice.
Right up Nick's alley.
I don't even have an answer for this.
I couldn't think of a question this week, so I pulled this one out. Since we were talking about Matt Reeves, I feel like this is related. Matt, in your opinion, who is the best comic book director of all time? I'll throw some names out there.
Yeah.
We got Christopher Nolan, obviously the Dark Knight trilogy. Sam Raimi, Doctor Strange, the Spider-Man trilogy, the Russo brothers, Winter Soldier, Cap, Avengers, Zack Snyder with Watchmen. 300 is a comic book. I guess that counts. Justice League. Tim Burton. I know you're not big on the Tim Burton Batman movies, but they got a...
RJ, let me stop you right there. Christopher Nolan.
Wow. All right. Right.
I mean, he went 3 for 3, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And like bangers. And I would say the Russo brothers, like, maybe. Because, I mean, they did Marvel. I mean, they fucking look at Marvel's best movies. I mean, they kind of, that was them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Nolan, dude. I mean, The Dark Knight, like The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins.
I mean, I can't argue with you there. I'll go with the Russo brothers. They'd be a close second.
Yeah, no, they're
I'll just to change it up. I mean, just looking at what they did with the scale of those 2 Avengers movies and stuff. And Winter Soldier is an awesome spy thriller movie too. So, and they do action great, and I mean, but Nolan too. So, you can't go wrong. Listen, Zack Snyder, as much hate as he gets, he's a great visual director, and his movies look really cool.
I appreciate him because, I feel like a lot of the Marvel movies, at least, are kind of all very the same.
Yeah.
Snyder has his own style.
Yeah, he's got that large scale.
And maybe not everyone loves it, but I at least respect him for kind of going for it and trying it out and going against the grain a little bit. So.
I mean, I was watching a video on Zack Snyder. Like, he's an artist, too. He draws the entire movie before he makes it.
No, you can tell he
shot by shot in a book.
He really cares, man.
Yeah.
And he seems like a really good, solid dude. He really cares. I'm not going to hate on him. I like Snyder.
You know that old documentary, the Jordan one, Jordan on the Playground documentary? You ever seen that where he's playing with the kids?
Maybe.
It's like this little Zack Snyder directed that. I didn't know that. I saw a video of him directing Jordan way back. But
like Mike.
Nick, who you liking this up?
Zack Snyder's good. Christopher Nolan's good, but not just with comic book stuff.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan's like one of the greats of our time.
That's why the Russo brothers have made movies other than this, but they're not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the one-trick pony. That's I just.
Hey, but they're Italian American.
Yeah, it's great. Okay. I don't know. Not.
You get another. You get another question a day. You want to throw out there if you got one off the top of your head.
I got one.
What's
I got
that?
one.
If you could, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at in my head.
If you could fuck one celebrity, who would it be? Let's say Allie. You know, she gives you a pass. RJ, I want you to have sex with one celebrity.
Wow.
Now, first it was a pass.
You were going?
First, no, I was going to ask if Matt was gay, but first it was going to be Allie gives you a pass, and now she's asking you to do it.
You.
Now
Okay.
she wants
You
you
must.
to do it.
You must.
And if you don't, she'll be very angry.
She'll
Okay,
be
so
pissed.
Allie, dude, angry Allie would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. I'll start. Just give you some guys' time. I'm going. For me, it's easy. Dua Lipa.
Well, we knew that. Yeah.
She's just. I mean, she checks all the boxes. She's perfect. She's cool. She's just the best. There's nothing wrong with Dua Lipa.
I don't have an answer for this.
My answer is Dua Lipa.
I'm not going
Why not?
because I don't have an answer for this.
Dua Lipa.
I don't have an answer. There's probably
You do
because
have
there's
an
too
answer.
many. Go ahead.
Chris Evans. No.
Dua Lipa.
Hey, he's definitely up there. You know. Maybe Ana de Armas.
It's a
I mean,
good one.
she's on the leaderboards.
As
good one.
Marilyn Monroe?
Sure.
Well,
Black and white.
The girl in Knives Out, huh?
Yeah.
She seems nice.
Is that Ana de Armas?
Yeah. The Maid.
No, sir.
Speaking of, that's coming out soon.
Ugh.
Knives Out 2.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should see that.
Ugh.
I think it's a Netflix movie.
See, that's
That's
another
just-
one where I feel like
we'll watch
Knives
it
Out
together.
is so good,
Excellent.
and I just feel like it's a standalone.
I know that, especially like a Clue movie like that. Those are hard to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna get tropey. It's gonna get like
Yeah.
like you're playing Clue. Like it was the Colonel Mustard
Right.
in the parlor with the quill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we'll see.
It's like the Agatha Christie, like Death on the Nile. They keep doing those movies.
I like the Death
Murder on
I
the
like
Orient
Death on the
Express.
Nile.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. It gets when you have
It gets tropey.
anything that's like this movie we've already done 2 is like annoying to me.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Ed Norton. He's in this one.
I
though.
like
Yeah,
Ed
well,
Norton.
He's not in a lot anymore. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of the Movie Mob Podcast, episode 12. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below who your favorite comic book director of all time is.
Lucky number 13 next week. Big deal.
Lucky number 13. That's also Matt's birthday lands on a 13th. Not next week, but
2 weeks.
yeah, 2
Nice.
weeks. Very close.
Nice.
So.
Join us next week. We'll be back, and we're going to be talking about Lord of the Rings finally, so be there for it. How you doing? We'll see you.
The way you did it sounded like you like a nervous tick. You know it.
Did you say that when you went up to answer the questions? How you doing?